Yo, what's up guys? I pray that you're all doing well. Bandai Namco just dropped some information about Season 3, so let's get straight into it. Thank you for the tremendous response to the Season 3 trailer revealed at the TEKKEN World Tour 2025 Global Finals. Since its release, we have received many messages of excitement and anticipation. But at the same time, we have also seen some interpretations and speculation that differ from the intentions of the development team. A very important paragraph. Ahead of the scheduled March 17th release of version 3, we would like to provide accurate information about the update's content and direction. Therefore, we are showing the details once again. Battle balance adjustments. There you go, I got it. This post provides additional clarification regarding the intent behind the Season 3 battle balance policy terms, refined balance, and back to basics. These terms do not denote a return to earlier Tekken battle systems, nor do they imply drastic comprehensive changes introduced in a single update. In line with the current Tekken 8 battle system, Season 3 focuses on refining areas where outcomes tended to be extreme, establishing conditions in which decision making and tactical judgment can operate more consistently. Now, something I should say is I think everyone, me myself, I've always had the impression that we're never going to go back to the poking that we had in Tekken 7, and that's something we're just going to have to accept, you know? Like, heat is here to stay. It's not like heat's going to disappear. Yeah, they can tone down heat, which is something that everyone wants, myself included. But I think it's going to take some time for them to get to that stage, you know? Let's carry on reading. Refined balance and back to basics aren't final goals. They're simply principles that help guide the team in evaluating issues and deciding how to adjust the game moving forward. Refined balance reflects a phased and measured approach to adjustment, making incremental refinements rather than rebuilding systems in a single step while maintaining the core mechanics of Tekken 8. As mentioned, they can't just get rid of mechanics like heat, blow blast, wall blast, and so on. Back to basics establishes the criteria for assessment whether the exchange of offense and defense function appropriately, whether defensive and evasive decisions are reflected accurately in outcomes, and whether individual errors produce disproportionately large consequences. Accordingly, Season 3 does not guarantee dramatic immediate shifts such as substantially strengthening defense or significantly weakening offense in ways that diverge from the intended gameplay philosophy of Tekken 8. Now again, this I'm a bit disappointed with, but I'm going to wait to see the whole patch notes because it's probably going to be a big patch with like move changes, balance changes of characters, you know. Maybe they're going to tone down damage of wall blasts again, no more spike combos, and so on. We don't know. The only two examples they've given us so far are the removal of wall spat following heat smash hit. Up to Season 2, heat smash hits yield disproportionately high reward, often limiting the defending side's viable responses. To mitigate these extreme cases, Season 3 removes the wall spat effect triggered by the heat smash on hit. So as you can see, they're showcasing Horang's heat smash. This was Season 2. And this is Season 3, of course. Now, everyone has a lot of questions, right? Like, how about floor breaks? Does that still, do heat smashes still break floors and whatnot? Again, that's something we don't know yet. It's something they haven't mentioned, so maybe it doesn't. And the second example they've given, revision of character-specific power-up states and heat, which is basically installs. Up to Season 2, if the activation of heat also granted a character-specific power-up state, example Claudio Starburst, the power-up remained active even after heat ended. This enabled players to continue applying strong pressure derived from the power-up beyond the duration of heat. In Season 3, character-specific power-up states will now conclude at the same time heat ends. So, this is Season 2. As you can see, he still has Starburst. And now Season 3, the Starburst or the install goes away after heat, which is very good, I think. In addition to the system level adjustments outlined above, version 3 will also include balance changes to individual character moves. I like this, to individual character moves is really important. The patch notes will drop on Tuesday, March 17th. Balance adjustments will not end with version 3, rather updates will continue on an ongoing basis. Large-scale abrupt changes carry risk of unintentional distortion of the battle environment. Therefore, adjustments will be implemented gradually and continuously in alignment with the defined policy direction, including in conjunction with the introduction of new characters. Now, this is something I want to talk about. Is something that I want to talk about is this paragraph. Now, I hope we don't have to wait too long for more patches, whether they're big or small. Now, I'm happy that the patch releases on March 17th because Evo Japan is in May. Potentially we could get one more patch before Evo Japan after March 17th. Potentially there might be some time to like maybe add a few things and change a few things. That's something I want. I don't want to have to wait again for such a long time. Yeah, I think there needs to be more regular updates to help fix the game and bring it to a healthier state, in my opinion. And I'm glad they're communicating. I think some things like this are super important, just so we have an idea of what's happening, what's going to happen, and so on, you know. But I am really excited, and I am waiting for, of course, the full patch notes before I make a proper decision or for proper opinion, you know. I want to try it before I actually say something about it. Now, the rest of this article that they've published is just about the development feedback portal. They want players and people to just use the portal as the main centralized platform for collecting information for improvements to the battle environment. So whether you're having issues or whether you want to submit something, it can be done via the website form through different types of like text, video, images, and so on. But yeah, it does say detailed submissions will assist the development team in improving the accuracy of issue analysis. So this is pretty good, you know. I think it's important to have something like this as well. I think the Tekken 7 or Tekken 8 hashtag Tekken 8 report was kind of skewed in a way because people were just memeing and posting like random stuff, you know. But yeah, and the rest of this is just about rank match reset, how they've had the resetting ranks and changing like the rank point system. The post-match display will now prevent a clearer breakdown of rank point gains and losses. Previously, only the total value was shown. By making bonuses and deductions more transparent, we aim to improve player understanding and perceived fairness. This is pretty cool. Adjustments will also be made to promotion bonuses, win streak bonuses, additional rematch victory points, and demotion criteria, ensuring that player progress and challenges are evaluated appropriately. This is pretty cool. And just some matchmaking logic improvements as well. But yeah, this is an overview that they've shared of what they're planning for the first update and what's going to happen past the first update, which is version 3.0. Guys, let me know what you think. I think it's a good start so far. Of course, I want more. Everyone wants more. But I'm going to wait to see the full patch notes. I think this is a good start though. I hope other things are considered. You know, stuff like heat smashes not triggering stage gimmicks, heat burst not bounding, less strong aerial tail spins and combos, and no spike combos. Like, there's so many things, right, that we can mention, and we can just pray that they get fixed. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Please let me know what you think. Thank you. I'll see you guys in the next one. God bless.